Was this the Bitcoin bottom and all the bears are about to get absolutely cooked and the bulls are going to go back to above all-time high? I did find something that I want to bring to your attention. If you notice the actual dips, like the times where we have dips, there's always a sweep of the low. Like look at this, we made this low and then another, and then we swept the low right before going up. Same here, look. Right, this low right here, another low, we swept it, like we swept the low and then we went higher. Okay, even on the highs, like there's a high, another high, higher, 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 swept it down. Whereas here, where we went lower, we didn't sweep the lows. Look, it was a low and then there was no sweep of the low. It just, you know, this is like pretty much that bear flag that we're talking about. But the point is, there's no sweep of the low. There's no liquidity to actually take us up. So we're really just taking the liquidity from the upside and then going down. For here, it's kind of the same thing. You know, we're taking the liquidity from the upside, as you can see still from here, these wicks. But from the downside, no, it was a 60K and then we didn't sweep it. We just kept going higher and then probably lower. Because here too, like 80K, we didn't sweep it until we went all the way up here, swept these highs, right? And then went lower. Last cycle is the same. Look, any dip we had, we swept the lows first. See, there's a low, sweep, higher, okay? Even this one, it looks kind of straight, but even here, like we did sweep it right here. We swept it. Eventually we swept it and then we went, you know, higher. Same with this one. Boom, we swept it and then we went higher. Like, and then here it's different. We came all the way down here, but we didn't sweep it. We actually went higher on the liquidity sweeps. So we swept from the top side and then we went lower, you know? Same way here, except for the very bottom, which I do want to say is like, we even for the very bottom, actually, we did sweep the lows. Look, the low is right here, and we swept it still. This is, you know, we swept that low, and then we went higher. We just did it way sooner than usual, but it still happened. We still swept the low. But, I mean, even here, look at this wick right here. We swept these lows, and then we went higher. Same with this huge wick down, right? It's like downwards. It's literally downwards of wicks, and then we went higher. You know, same with this one, as I said. Same with this right here. And then here is no, it's, you know, it's going upwards. Here again, it's going upwards. Maybe if this one had swept first, maybe like this one right here had came down here and swept lower, it's like, okay, but it just, you know, it just tapped. That's it. I don't think, obviously, you know, it's probabilities. Like at the end of the day, there is a probability still that this could be a bottom, but it just seems very, very unlikely. So if it does happen, then I guess, you know, it's one of those exception times. But I'm really not convinced, especially now that we're tapping, or we're trying to tap that 80K or 78 to 80K, and it looks like it's struggling a little bit. Like, we'll see, but it really just looks like it's trying to sweep all of that liquidity and then to go lower. It would be truly bullish, in my opinion, is if we were really going down and then going up, where people actually are shorting the market. What do you guys think, though?